Hello, good morning, good afternoon, Hattrick lovers. Here is Aristo Curious and welcome to my channel. In this channel I talk about Hattrick, so please feel free to subscribe to the video, to like some other videos and spread the word of Hattrick, the best online soccer game in the world. I have created a couple of videos about how to play on the wings and how to play against teams playing creatively, so please feel free to watch them out if you are interested. I am also going to suggest you this one, how to make money fast playing Hattrick in a very efficient way, and this one, how to flip players and get income very fast. With this said, today we're going to be talking about the staff members, so let's get started. Be a pretty fast talk, so please bear with me. We're gonna go over it, and at the end I'm gonna say something very interesting. Please again feel free to subscribe to my channels so we can spread out the word of Hattrick. All right, so what are specialists? Specialists have different effects based on their ability and salary. They complement both the head coach in training and the manager in key tasks. If you guys want to know more about the staff members that you can see in your team, you only need to click on club and then go straight to staff, and here you are going to be able to see it together with your coach and your staff members. So before jumping into the different staff members included in Hattrick, I want to talk about general concepts. The first one is the skill level. Basically, each and every staff member in Hattrick have a skill level from 1 to 5. Staff members with high skill levels contribute a higher bonus effect, but have a higher cost. We're going to talk about this in a little bit. In addition to that, there are a different number of specialists. Your board of directors only allows 4 specialists and only one of a type. However, assistant coaches make an exception as they can be 2. So this is important to consider, and at the end I'm going to be talking about what I think is the best setup in order to have your staff members. So that's what you can do. You can have up to 4 staff members in total, up to 2 assistant coaches at a time, and 1 staff member at a time for all other staff categories. At this point, we're going to be talking about the different staff members included in Hattrick. The first one is medic. Basically, medics reduce the injury risk, and at the same time, it decreases the recovery time for injured players. Medics are responsible for the overall physical condition of your players. This means they work both proactively to prevent injuries as well as with the rehabilitation of any players that get injured. There's the form coach. The form coach basically helps players have better form, and you guys can see here a graph in which how much increase of the form skill has based on the amount of money. This is euros. I don't know if you guys are in Europe or in the United States, but as you guys can see, the more form level that it gets, the higher the cost is. That's every week. So watch out with that. They can get expensive, so you want to consider that and your finances in order to decide if you want to proceed with a specific level for the form coach. Number 3, there are also sports psychologists. They basically improve team confidence and it gives minor boost to team spirit. So again, there's another graph here in which you can see all the prices. So there's the team spirit, there is the confidence and cost for 1 week. So basically, the more team spirit and more confidence, the better it's going to be. And then number 4 is the financial director basically increases the amount of funds a club can keep in cash before the board intervenes. In addition to that, it increases also the speed in which the board will release money to the manager when cash runs below the cash reserve established by the board. In addition to that, there's the tactical analyst. It basically gives the manager more individual orders in matches, and it allows access to the style of play bar in the match lineup. So there are 2 different main aspects. With flexibility, you can decide how offensive, defensive you'd like your team to play based on tactic affinity of the coach. And in addition to that, the style of play ranges between 100% defensive to 100% offensive, which is default for coaches who prefer attacking play, with neutral being the middle point. So if you guys can understand better, I'm just going to give here a quick sketch. So imagine that you are going to go into the games. I don't have bought any one of these in particular. So that's what you're going to be able to see. If you buy a tactical assistant, you're going to have a bar just like this. and you're going to be able to select how you want to play your games. You can have all defensive, or you can have it offensive. And of course, there's the bar that it indicates you where it can go. So basically, with a tactical assistant, first of all, you can make more changes in the match lineup. But in addition to that, you can move the thing from one point to another. So if you want it balanced, it's going to be at 50%. However, if you want your team to play more offensive, you can scroll it this way. But if you want it defensive, you can scroll this way as well. At the end, there are the staff coaches. Basically, they support your trainer to increase the team's training efficiency. A club can hire up to 2 of them as a good strategy focused on training. If you had a solid coach, and this is very important, this is very, very important. If you had a solid coach, 100% training intensity and 10% stamina share, the following training speeds for a 22-year-old formidable playmaker would be achieved. With no assistant coach, basically it would take around 7 weeks until next playmaking level. If you had 1 level 5 skill assistant coach, you would get 6 weeks until the next level. Or if you had 2 level 5 skill assistant, 10 level total, it would take you 5 weeks until the next level. So basically, after I done the math, it's a 32% faster training. This is a lot. So if you guys are focused and you guys want to improve your training, please, you guys need to purchase 2 assistant coaches. This is going to be very, very important. There is a Hattrick information out there, and basically they have, create some information based on the different type of staff members that you should purchase, depending on the idea that you have in terms of your team. You can have training only, so they give you some information. You have a competitive only, and then you have competitive plus training. I have selected this one. I think that's the one that is going to be the best in order to succeed. But again, it is very important that you have 2 assistant coaches. So there's a basic one, which is 1 assistant coach, 1 medic, and 1 form coach. But my suggestion is always add a second assistant coach. This is going to get a little bit expensive, so you want to think into that. But again, at the time that you're flipping players, and I'm going to add a video here on top for you guys to check it out, it is very important to try to improve your players. The faster, the better, in order to make money fast. And this is where flipping takes it into place. So this said, I just want to share with you what I currently have. So these are my staff members. I have Mr. Kotlin, William, Jimmy, and Bert. And basically, they are the ones who are helping me succeed. Soon I'm going to have to change William, so that is good. I'm going to be able to get a new one, and it's going to be a level 5. So as I was saying before, right, the assistant coaches, they get a lot of training speed. This is a 31%. That's what I have overall, because William Martin is not level 5, so that's why it's decreasing a little bit. The only downside, though, is the injury risk. It goes up at 22.5%, so that is a lot. However, I have the injury risk minus 22.5%, so this is evening out. Another interesting thing about the system coach is that they give form. In this case, it's a 0.45, and then I have the form coach with a 0.8. I think form is very important in order to succeed and play good your games. And this is the cost that I'm getting right now. I know the total overall is $41,000. It's a lot of money, so I'm investing a lot into my players. But my idea, again, is to be able to flip it and make sure that I'm going to be making money with my players. Well, I hope that was useful. I think it was not too complicated. Please feel free to click any video that you guys can see now on the screen. And in addition to that, please subscribe to my channel to keep updated with news and videos, and also to spread out the world of Hattrick. Thank you so much. I'll talk to you soon. Bye bye.